Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Belated Tuesday. Day after Tuesday. What do we say? What do we do?
I think Wednesday is what people call it.
You know what I just realized? Well, so here's the qualm, right? This is a Tuesday game. But it doesn't feel right to have a Schedule 1 Tuesday stream and then a Subpixel Live Schedule 1 stream, so I'm just using the Tuesday overlay. I think that's fine,
Well,
right? Is that okay?
It's technically 36 o'clock for Tuesday.
That's right. Folks, we're doing a late night Tuesday stream. Anyways, we're going to hop on over to the game. It's called Schedule 1. We need to play some of this to build out the barn we just bought. Also, I was having OBS issues, so I did a little tweaking. I actually didn't reinstall. There was an old plugin I had installed that was giving me errors every time I launched OBS, and I just uninstalled that, and it seemed to be doing better, so we'll see what happens.
Nice.
I can tell already
Yeah.
I don't... Seems okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay.
Good.
So this is the barn.
There's a hardware store here.
Oh, there's lights. So this is going to become the meth factory, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab everything from the meth factory. Bring it over.
Okay. I'm going to go...
We got plenty of product, so I don't think it's a huge thing.
Awesome.
Here's the other thing. For deliveries, do you want to handle weed and I'll handle meth?
I was thinking about not doing any personal deliveries.
Well, you can do that for weed then. I'll still do meth because
That's fine.
I like that part of the game.
I'm going to switch over to game only, by the way. I think we are still getting...
Damn. That's annoying.
It's not.
What's your I mean, it's definitely OBS.
It's not dropping frames. It's just like the cameras themselves are doing that stutter thing. Stutter, but then they also drop out for a couple seconds.
You're stuttering like crazy on OBS or on Ninja.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
seeing
don't
that.
usually.
I'm going to check my task manager real quick, just see what's going on. I'm crazy.
Let me just collect this product.
Oh shit, we got the police curfew coming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead
bring.
and I'm gonna drop OBS.
Copy you.
Gotta go to sleep though.
Yeah. Let me know when you're in bed.
Kinda to get to bed. I'm gonna go to bungalow. Yeah, it's nothing maxing out the PC. I think I think I've had this happen with a couple games where the game running at the same time as OBS, they just kind of conflict each other. But it's...
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to quite call it resource contention, though, because it's... They're not fighting each other.
I mean, remember when I was...
Sorry, they're fighting each other, but my CPU's at 20%, my memory's at 42%. Like, there's no problem on the hardware end.
When I was playing this, I kept saying it wasn't running very well, but it was the game that wasn't running well for me. OBS was fine.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm still thinking I need I need to figure out whatever that power issue is with my computer. Because if I do stuff on this top monitor, sometimes it like makes YouTube and stuff drop frames on my other monitor. So it's like, I think there's either a power issue or maybe there's something up with my CPU, because my CPU 100%'s out fairly often.
It's weird. Is gas station open 24/7?
I think so.
But you know what? We're low on money right now, so I think I'm not gonna buy stuff. Okay, let's you wanna go to sleep?
Yeah, just grabbing
Back at the
that
bungalow.
deal. Okay, I'm sleeping.
Damn, get out of the way,
You
lady.
don't need my camera in then.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, maybe I will do a reinstall of OBS and do some more research. Okay, so we got 6.
Damn, money laundered.
All right, I'm gonna stock up weed, and then I'm gonna start. You're grabbing the meth stuff, and I'll grab some beds, and that way we can start.
Yeah. And I think when I'm over there, I'm just gonna. Well, so we need 2 of everything, right? Or no, we need 4 mixing machines.
Oh, there's
That's
2.
There's
2 at the bungalow. Oh,
2 mixing machines?
Yeah, just sitting on a shelf, so I can bring those.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so yeah, bring those. We need to buy shelving. We need to buy. We have 2 chemistry stations and we have 2 ovens. So we just need 1 more mixing machine and another. I would get another like higher tech packaging machine.
Okay, 1 sec.
But that hardware store is literally right next to us, which is nice. Oh, let me get chat up. Let me get Chat GPT up.
Let's go on ChatGPT.
Okay.
Uh-oh, Mario.
Uh-oh,
Watching
Mario.
Steal My Sunshine. Flood has the worst voice ever.
What is it?
Do you think it's over there, Mario?
I didn't even.
Oh my goodness, Mario.
I barely played Sunshine. I think I played like the tutorial level of Sunshine and was like, fuck this game.
Yeah,
So I don't remember much
that
about
show's
it.
great watching Dan Reichert slowly realize it might not be a good game. It just seems like the game where Nintendo really tried to push the boundary and then they didn't, not that there's bugs in it, but there's so much you can do that they didn't intend that you get confused about what you're supposed to do.
Sure. Yeah.
And there's just like no good signage or anything.
Well, I think I was supposed to be buying a lot more of this at once.
It was the level design of 64, but bigger and just, I don't know, really failed. Oh, shoot, can I get over this? I can. Oh, saw, dude. Oh, I literally have no product for you. $60. It's because he pulled from it. Okay. Sorry, I'm stacking out the weed house, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And then I'll probably go deliver a bunch to the dealers. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of the
automation.
Automation, so I'm gonna probably rely on you for that. Ah, shit! I gotta go sell this guy some meth. I'm coming, dude.
Dealers. Benji there. Benji dead?
Probably.
No. I just found Benji's lifeless body on the floor.
Oh, he probably got hit by a car.
Oh, let me go talk to him later then. Molly.
You know that I forget we're streaming, but it doesn't matter. I was just casually talking. That Steam leak, I went to change my password and I finally got around to changing my email because it's been my like old personal email for so long.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was like, oh, I should really change this.
Yeah, it didn't take much.
There was a half panic where it logged me out of the Steam app as well, and I was like, oh no, like,
yeah,
am I going to be able to verify? But it was actually pretty easy.
How's it?
Oops. Where's the... Oh, I see where I am.
See if Benji's
Private
alive.
property. Trespassers will be eviscerated. Interesting. Oh.
Right out over here. Ooh.
Okay. Behind the diner in front of the motel.
Oh. Benji's still dead.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll top him off tomorrow. I'll top him tomorrow.
Good. And just for safety, you should probably record that interaction.
For the archive, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are doing good. Oh,
what's that, dude? You want 2 of those? There you go. Smoke them up. That's what the people say. Oh, we hit our daily limit. Or I hit my daily limit.
I'm gonna bring
Oh, shoot.
to you
What are you bringing to me?
the 2 mixers. And you said you need storage racks too?
Yeah, I just want to like buy extra of everything. We need 1 more mixer as well. I'm still moving stuff over.
Oh, God. There's that hardware store you said right before the turn off, I guess.
Yeah, there's a big one right there.
Purchase something. A large storage. I'm gonna buy 10 of these.
Sweet.
So I have 2 mixers. You said we need another mixer in addition to that?
Yes.
As a mixing station, right?
Mixing station, because we want 4, right? So they're
Okay, yeah.
doing each product, each stage.
So I've got 3 mixing stations and 10 large storage coming to you.
Perfect. I'm on my way over there too. I'm still shuffling stuff from overseas.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm waiting for weed seeds to be. Okay, I'm gonna put this shit on the right hand side. I don't know where you want it, but that at least gets it out of my inventory. We'll need beds too to lock the folks up.
Yeah, I got 1 bed. I brought the bed from the Chinese restaurant.
So the best way for this to work is kind of like literally a conveyor belt in order. So I don't know if
That
you
makes
saw
sense.
I don't know if you saw the bungalow I had set up, but it's like I would start at one end and be like, do it here. So it'd be like, what is it? Fucking chemistry station into an oven and then onto a storage, onto a mixing station, and then a storage. So that way it's like a linear order. And the chemist interacts with the mixing stations and the chemistry stations, and they can take it from the chemistry station and put it to a different station. But Okay, let me back up. Let me give you an example. So with weed, you need a weed and you need a mixer, right? So typically what I have is the chemist, when they're done mixing the first step, they can put it onto the next mixing station. But they can't grab the next ingredient. That's what a handler does.
Gotcha.
A handler will go to a storage rack and pull that stuff off a storage rack and put it onto the mixing station. So that's what I mean by like do it like linear. So like,
will a chemist cook meth and then put it in the oven?
Yes, because okay, so if you take out your clipboard and then hit manage chemistry station, you see how it says destination?
Yep.
So set the destination to the oven. So when the chemist is done, they will move the product to the next to the destination.
Gotcha.
So then
no recipe specified.
You may have to hit the recipe at the top.
What?
Did you pick a recipe?
No, it won't let me pick a recipe.
Math.
Oh, now literally my clipboard was blank.
Oh, it may have been because
so now
we
I
were
set
like,
destination.
Yeah.
Lab oven. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Now and then I would put a mixing station next to it and say that into the mixing station. So then that mixing station next to
do
it
that and
is meth plus first ingredient, and then put a mixing station next to that is the first step plus second ingredient.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So on this
and then I can do storage opposite over here.
I wouldn't do it opposite. I would do it next to it.
Oh.
Because the handler will come over,
mixing station,
grab from one shelf and put it on the next shelf. Does this not work at all, or?
I don't believe so. These are weed ones.
Oh, okay. Well, I can sell them. Don't worry about it. Okay,
That's
but come over here. You want to put another mixing station next to it because you have a two.
Yep. Another one. Yeah.
You have a two-step,
and then
right?
Shelves I can put opposite over here.
No. Don't put shelves opposite. Put shelves next to it. The idea is like, let's say your first step is like iodine or whatever. You want to put a shelf of iodine right here. So the handler comes over, grabs iodine, stocks it, walks away. If they're slow, so if they have to make a round trip, it's going to be too slow. And it's easy, and it's easier to have the shelf next to it to look at it and be like, this needs more iodine. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
So the only thing is that the chemist can take an end product and stock it. What you need the handler for is the handler will stock the non-product stuff. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I would rotate this.
No, it's okay. I got it.
I mean, and then you can do. It's taking up too much space.
I'm not. I know I'm not being compact right now.
Why not be compact before we have stuff on the shelves and then it's hard to move them?
Well, because I can't place this. I'll lose more space if I put this that way. Because then the next thing has to be pushed out like this.
I think that's fine. It's better than taking up the whole wall, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know what? I feel like it's going to take the whole wall to do one chain anyways.
Yeah, I was going to do one on this side and one on the other.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I should probably flip this and have the end product end up here.
You have a bed. This is a bed,
You
right?
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like have the end product be at this end of the
yeah, I would do that.
chain.
And I think you need a storage shelf at the start to stock the chemistry.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'll work on that tomorrow.
And I'll sell these. Well, actually, we've got a shitload of storage, so I'm going to take one of these storage racks, shove it under the staircase, and this becomes like our miscellaneous fucker.
Yeah, that works.
And I'll put the mixing racks on there. Okay, ready for bed?
Yeah.
So we don't have enough money. Hi, Halucha. We don't have enough money right now to hire a lot of people. I think we need 1 or 2 more days.
Yeah,
But you got honestly, time to set up, and I'll make sure weed keeps running.
Yeah, I think we should be doing those weed deals. Because we just missed out on like
I know, but
$3,000.
I want to get away from that, and I'm stuck in the dealers.
Yeah,
Me,
but the
it's
problem
like-
is we don't make as much money.
Yeah, but I can spend more time.
Like I want to
doing
make
other
more
stuff.
money. But theoretically, all that stuff's stocked up, and you're just stocking up the dealers and then selling the extra to everyone else. Because
Well,
the
let me put it
dealers
this
don't
way.
cover those people who are texting us.
Yeah, but I don't want to run around doing deals unless it's working towards a new dealer. So let me look at it that way. If I can work my way to a new dealer, I'll try that.
Right. But
otherwise,
doing
I'm just
those
gonna let
deals gets us to Enforcer 1 faster, which unlocks the new dealer.
Oh, okay.
That's
All right,
kinda
I see what
my
you're
point.
I kind of see.
We get
Okay.
XP based on deals.
Don't we get XP? Oh, this is what we were talking about yesterday. We never figured out if we get XP from the dealer deals.
I think we do get from the dealer deals as well, but I think the amount of money you make seems to be how you get XP. But also, if you want to Google that, feel free.
Yeah, I just don't like doing deals, but I'll do what needs to be done to get us to the new. Like deals was fun, but it's one of those things in an automated game where you're like, okay, how do I get this automated quickly? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. But I think my view, I agree with you, even though I do like doing the deals. But the faster we can get to that dealer to cover those people,
Yes.
I think is a little bit better.
So I'll make that my target. After I get... And then just let me know if you need help with figuring out the automation, because otherwise I think you can spend time doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get... Where do I buy that other mixer? Where do I buy the meth mix? Oh, I think I have to buy it at the
Us?
warehouse. That's okay. I'll get this figured out. Thank you. Hi, Halucha.
Hey,
Yeah, day
Halucha.
stream. We're day drinking and day streaming.
I was thinking about day drinking, but I've been making smash burgers lately. Gotten
Oh,
pretty good
hell
at 'em.
yeah.
Problem, however, is I was eating them like probably every other day or every 3 days, and over time that has just fucked my stomach with my acid
Oh, yeah.
reflux.
That's...
But I couldn't help it. They're so
we
good.
do,
You know.
Karen makes smash burgers, and we do them, I think, once a month.
Gotcha.
Um,
See, my problem is like I buy the beef, and then you buy the buns in an 8-pack, and you're like, well, let me at least use the 8-pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. We freeze our buns. Actually, I was just talking to Karen because I had an unsatisfactory burger over the weekend, and I was like, I love smash burgers, but they're not that they're a bitch to make, but we do a whole production when we make smash burgers. Like we
Yeah.
make fries and like do all that shit. I was like, I just want to buy the best frozen beef patties for when I just want a hamburger quick. So I was looking it up, and like Costco seems to be the best, is what everyone recommends. They're chuck ones, but we don't have enough room in our freezer for a like 20-pack of Costco. So I think the next best was the Bubba's frozen ones. People seem to really like. And again, frozen is the tier of like, it won't be perfect, but I believe Bubba are the ones, or there's one company is what like restaurants use who don't like specialize in hamburgers.
Gotcha.
So it'll be interesting. Okay.
Oh, so you guys use the Bubba's patties, is what you're saying?
No. So smash burgers, Karen makes them from scratch. I'm saying when I want a hamburger, I want to keep some the best frozen burger in the fridge, so I
gotcha,
can just make
gotcha.
a hamburger. You know, since we only do smash, kind of maybe once every other month.
Yeah, I can't. Honestly, the smash burgers are so good. I don't want normal burgers. Honestly.
Yeah, they're two different products to me.
Yeah, definitely.
I like, yeah, sometimes I just want like a big hunk of meat, you know, versus smash burgers are much, they're probably heavier, but they feel lighter.
Yeah. I just, like having a burger that is just, what do you call it? That's like just meat. Like a big chunk of meat, like a normal burger. I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know where you're coming from because I was there for a long time. And then I like, even at restaurants, I don't like getting burgers, but there was just something like once in a blue moon, I'm like, I don't really want a smash burger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, mixing station.
But I think the other thing as well is that, yeah, so anyways, I was thinking about day drinking, but I had half a beer last night. My stomach's still wonky, so like, so basically what happened was Sunday, we went and had lunch with my parents, and we played some games, and we came back, and I was like, I want a smash burger. Smash burger. So I got home, made a smash burger, ate it, and just felt terrible the rest of the night. And then I woke up the next morning, and I was like, still not feeling great. And then yesterday I'm a little bit better, but then I had half a beer last night, and my stomach was like, what the fuck are you doing? So I'm unfortunately not day drinking right now, and that is literally the only reason why.
Yeah, I can see that. It's too early to smoke weed, so I'm not smoking weed right now.
Oh, my phone's going off. I'll be right back.
Bye. Do y'all have different choices for day drinking versus night drinking? Not usually. I don't drink that often anymore. I drink socially. I think if it was the day, I would more go for like, you know, a beer or something. And then for at night, I just like a cocktail, you know. I'm a big into cocktails. Yeah, that's about it. But again, I don't drink very often. I drink socially. I really don't like, not that I'm a bad person when I drink by myself. I just don't like drinking by myself. I always get like grumpy, and I always the next day I wake up from drinking and I panic, like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Not in like did I murder someone or do something horrible, but like, did I say a joke and I think they took it one way and they took it another? Like, that always happens to me when I drink too much. And I hate that feeling. Versus like smoking, just like, hey, what's up? Also, noon is totally acceptable. I just don't. I like read in the afternoon and do stuff. So I don't start smoking until like 4 or 5. I am an anxious boy. Oh, Hulucha, I'm glad you're here. I was going to tell this story. I was thinking today. I don't, well, at least I've never been to like a therapist or anything, but I don't really deal with like self-esteem issues or like depression and stuff like that. And I'm not saying this is some sort of fix for that, but ever since I've had this mustache, I've gotten an enormous amount of compliments from strangers, and it has made me feel wonderful. So if you're in the position to grow a mustache and you would like compliments, I recommend everybody grow a mustache. That is the final word on it. Okay, I have to hire people, don't I? Oh fuck, I have to go grab shit from the other place. But yeah, I have I don't know, I've always had anxiety. And I never knew what it was. And I don't get it about a lot of things, but I get it. Thank you, Halucha. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, I was at IKEA today, and the guy who was doing the return was like, hey, great mustache. And the lady at the cashier next to me said, yeah, I wanted to say something, but I didn't. But it's such a great mustache. And I'm like, thank you, complete strangers, for complimenting me. It's very funny. Santa complimented me once. Hey, Brad. Oh, you $4,000, Brad? Jesus Christ, dude. It's just nice, you know? Who'd have thought? I've been doing all my job interviews with it, and I've been getting interviews, so. Hey, Benji. Thanks for the money. Okay, what do I need from here? Hey, Jerry. Hell yeah, brother. Get you some. Okay, I need all the drugs, please. Boom, 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 boom. Fuck, I shouldn't have kept those beds with me. I'm pretty sure I only got the interview because someone recommended me. Because getting interviews is not happening other than that. Oh, where's the pawn shop? That's over here.
Okay, Daddy's
Benji
back.
just made another sale. Hi, you're back. I was talking about the... Oh my god, what does she want?
She like never calls me because she knows I don't like talking on the phone or whatever. But she just had some good news to share, so.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, son. Thank you, son. Good to be back. Actually, Halucha, son does not feel good. I don't want to call you son. It's not enough of a term of endearment. We need to figure out a better term of endearment that I may address you by. I'm not going to share the good news, Halucha, because it's Maggie's news, and I'm not the one to decide for her to share it. But
she's gay.
It's good. That's not good news, Will. Jesus.
Why not? You're a lesbian.
It's blasphemy. You know what? I was gonna say something, but I guarantee you there is a movie out there where it's like an LGBT, but like shitty movie where it's like a couple coming out to each other at the same time and they realize they can still be with each other. You know what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Well, there's always those. I feel like there's a movie where they're like, I don't know. There's always those characters where it's like, they're married. You know, actually, now I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like those arranged marriages where they didn't really love each other, but they just ended up like being happy together. Like it's like that type of situation.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
It's dark in this game.
I know.
Lavender marriage. The fuck is that?
I've never heard of that before. I was telling Halucha.
What'd you guys talk
about? I was telling Halucha the benefits of having this mustache. I received 2 compliments today at IKEA. The amount of compliments I received from strangers, I was saying, if you suffer from anything like self-esteem issues or anything, grow a fucking handlebar mustache if the ability to. It's weird. People like go out of their way.
You ready for sleep?
Sorry, yeah, just
Oh no, it's okay. I mean, I know it's a little early, but I want to go out tomorrow morning to restock dealers.
Oh yeah, I got $5,000 on me from Brad.
Halucha, I feel like what I'm trying to say is, you can call me daddy, but we
got a brick press and high quality pseudo.
High quality pseudo. I guess that makes high quality math. Like if you call me daddy, I need like the daddy equivalent for son. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. What is it?
Oh, I was thinking there's like twinks, femboy,
but not necessarily. Like an overly familiar.
I'm trying to think of all the porn terms I use on Google. Sexy bitch boy.
Lavender marriage is a man-woman mixed orientation marriage, but they did it for convenience to project the orientation of one or both partners. Oh, okay.
This is like I almost said pre-civil rights, pre-gay rights.
Jesus.
It's pre-civil rights.
Pre-civil rights.
Pre-Civil War. Civil whore.
Run around stocking dealers. Earnings.
Okay, and then for the mixing machine stuff, I just have to stock it, or a handler stocks it?
So for the I'm trying to talk to this dealer, but he won't. Oh, he's right.
No, you're good. You're good. No worries.
When you set the destination on the previous station, that will take care of half the ingredients, if that makes sense. For the other half of the ingredients, you need a handler, and the handler, you literally just say, take from this storage unit. You add routes to him, and a route is like, take from here, put it here. So you would have a shelf that is just the second ingredient, and you would say, take from this shelf and put it on this mixer. Is how you would do it.
Gotcha. Oh, fuck, I forgot to go buy mixers yesterday. Remind me, after 6, we gotta go.
And
Hi, Sibylla.
We may have enough money to buy people, right?
I think so. I got 5,800 on me. I'll go put it in the bank. Can't believe you're advocating to purchase people. It's disgusting.
Well, you can't actually purchase them in this game. I wish they would add that. Because like it's cheaper than paying them every day.
You know, I want to play Conan Exiles again. I think that'd be a fun stream game.
I've never played it, but
I want those. I want my top list answers again.
I need to read the Conan.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I'm excited for that Doom one.
Dune Awakening? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just put it on our stream schedule because it does look really good. It keeps getting super positive reviews, so.
I want to say friend of the stream. Friend of the stream? Is that what I want to say? Friend of the site.
Friend of the site.
Friend of the site, yeah. Tom has been, I think he previewed it.
Gotcha.
I should hit him up, ask him how it was. Behind Thrifty Threads, shipping containers.
I hit a point where every time I see people talking about it, they're super positive and they're like, this is doing things differently. It's really cool. So I hit a point where I've tried to stop watching stuff. But one of the things I saw was when you harvest an item like a node, they said there's at least 2 ways to do it. So you can go up to the node and just say harvest and you get like 50% of the stuff, or you can do a little mini game with the tool, almost like the mini games that are in this game, where you have to interact with something, but if you do it right, you get like twice the resources from that node.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so they were like
almost like a like perfect reload.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I like that.
So they
sorry, finish your thought.
I was just going to say, so they're like incentivizing you to actually like fully interact with it.
I like that. I was listening to the Next Lander podcast from last week, and they were talking about arc raiders, and I was thinking how like extraction shooters, you die, you lose all your stuff, and they should have in extraction shooters like a corpse recovery. So like, yeah, it's on a timer, but if the person who kills you or anyone else in that match doesn't loot your body, you get your stuff back, like eventually.
Yeah.
And I think that's like, or like you pay one of the merchants is like a corpse retriever or something, So it's like, it's still detrimental to losing your items, but there is a path to getting it back if you're good enough in the game or something,
Yeah. Like, wasn't it that had the insurance mechanic or something like that?
Yeah. Where's the laundromat's over here? I think it'd be cool. Hello, sir. Randy. I'd rather eat Randy. Randy. Am I stupid? Where the fuck is this laundromat? Oh, there it is. I am stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Two? Oh, you're looking for two first, sorry.
Halicha, that's good. Somebody says I'm Randy. You respond name or adjective.
Is Randy an adjective?
No, you say, yeah, no, you say, if they say I'm Randy, you say name or adjective.
Oh. Anyway, every time I hear the word Randy, I think of the Justin, can't remember his last name. It's the guy who did the Malk video and all that. He made a song called I'd Rather Eat Randy. It's very good. He's like at a dinner. He's like, oh no, I'd just rather eat this guy than all the food on the menu. It's very funny. He did that. I made the hot Kool-Aid. You ever see that? I made this for you. It's like nobody wants hot Kool-Aid. And at the end, the guy sips it and he's like, actually, it's pretty good. Guess I can be making meth right now while I wait. Oh.
Yeah, but yeah. So I haven't bought Dune yet because I don't know if you've heard, but I'm unemployed, trying not to spend money.
Hell yeah.
To the point where, like, if I do buy it, I realize I have, like, for some reason I have like $250 cash in my wallet. And cash is like, I don't know if you have this mentality, but cash for me is like free money because it's already out of your accounts.
Yep.
And so I didn't do it today for Roadcraft because I was Green Man Gaming.
So accurate.
But I was like, if I'm gonna buy Steam games from now on, I'm gonna go buy gift cards with the cash and do it that way. Because that's free money.
Free money. It's so true. Yeah. I bought weed with $100 bill yesterday. I was like, oh, it's cash. It's not in my account.
Yeah. So, but I'm also not trying to buy games. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait for like Dune Awakening to come out, and I put it on the stream planner for like the week after, so we have time to be like, is this actually good? Is this worth it? And then if it is, we can buy it and play it.
Yeah.
It did drop it.
Yeah, I'm excited for Roadcraft.
Yeah, I like the last game was pretty good. They just we literally talked about how they did not have like road building mechanics, or they were not implemented well enough, like road and bridge. So it was like you conquer it once, and then at that point you're just kind of like, ain't that great, you know? I don't want to keep doing this.
Which game?
The Expeditions, a Mud Runner game. That was their last one.
Oh, but not by them. Is it Roadcraft's not by them? Is it?
Yeah, Roadcraft's by them.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
Yeah, like the original Spin Tires guy is a different guy, and he's working on a different game now. But Expedition's a Mud Runner game. You know what? I'm gonna confirm it real quick.
No, it is Saber Interactive.
They had that
SnowRunner and everything.
Yeah, they had that legal fight between them.
But they didn't. Oh, they did do Expedition. Weird. For some reason, I was thinking Roadcraft was different. Now I don't know what game I'm thinking of.
They have a whole separate Wikipedia page for their games.
Fan of Wikipedia? Just
Good
kidding.
Wikipedia.
We meant good Wikipedia.
Oh, hi, Halucha. What are you pleasing us? Sorry, I've lost the thread.
Oh, we were talking about cash is free money.
Oh, I mean, it is. Like in today's economy where you don't need cash, I only take it out. Like if I'm traveling, I'm like, oh, I may need cash just in case. But then when I don't spend it, it just sits in my wallet forever.
Yeah. I have this like intense desire every time I have cash, just like I have to get rid of this.
Yeah, because then you're like, I'm carrying this around. This is not good for me. You know?
Yeah. Hey, Jerry. There you go, bud. You're gonna be addicted as fuck, my boy.
Addicted to fucking my boy.
I'm addicted to fucking my boy. Is that what you just said?
I'm addicted to fucking my boy.
Oh, it's after. Oh, fuck. I don't have enough room on me. Taiwanese DOS RPG from 1995. I don't know what the name of it is, but we might have played it. Sorry, Halucha posted in video games.
Oh.
I just happen to have Discord open.
Good. Shit, I gotta pay some folks.
I'm currently in the phase of the year where I'm trying to finish all the books I've started, and I'm trying to finish all the games I've started.
Gotcha.
Like, I have 9 books on my thing, and they're all, like, long-term. Like, there's a couple
9
Napoleon
books in progress?
In progress.
The fuck, Will? Like, I can understand 2 or 3, but beyond that?
Yeah, but I count, like I started Rise of the Third Reich, like, 3 years ago, and I read, like, a chapter or 2 every so often.
Yeah, it still
So it's
counts. Also, you forgot the fall.
I know, it's just
you forgot the fall. I don't know if that's Freudian slip.
I'm still in the rise part.
Wishful thinking.
They're still going up, Ian. They're gonna get somewhere. But I forget. Not to talk about that book, but I just forget how gripping that book is. You're just like, holy shit.
Well, I told you, right? There's a historian wrote a Star Wars version of that book, and apparently it's very good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm excited to read that. Right now I'm struggling because before I went to, how dare you, Halucha? All our streams from now on will be this drug docuseries. But actually, if you want to put some recommendations in the chat for what games you want to see, because we've been talking about doing some daytime streams.
We should have framed this whole series and dressed up and been drug dealers.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thinking we need. Shit.
No, I'm kind of stuck right now because I finished the first trilogy of Red Rising, which was very, very good. But then I was like, there was a book that I started before I went to Japan, and it's like history of Japan in one book, and it's okay. It's kind of written like a college textbook, because I think it actually is a college textbook. And I got 300 pages in out of the 400 pages. But then we went to Japan and we came back and I was like, I don't need to read this book, but now I'm like, I got 75% of the way through. Like, I can't consider this read on my yearly tally until I finish it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like forcing myself to sit down and read 10 pages of this per day. So as soon as I get through that, I think I'll go back to my more pop lit and start ripping through those books again.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to sleep whenever you are. No rush.
I have to go buy stuff. I'm hiding from the cops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my exact position with pretty much every book on that list of 9. It's like I've gotten like a bunch of pages into it and just and just like stopped reading for one reason or another, or got distracted. And I'm like, I don't want to take it off the list because I still want to read it. Fuck, I'm getting fucked in the fuck.
Sorry, give me a second. I gotta fucking 401k. I gotta like pick an option. I tried to do this the other day.
I'm hiding from the cops. I can read out all the books I'm reading right now if you want to see, if you want to know them.
Yeah, let's do it. You can't go in the warehouse when you're hiding from cops?
No. Also, Benji just did a drug deal in front of them and they didn't care.
Jeez.
Yeah, I never mix fiction books very often, but I'm okay with, like, I like to read multiple nonfiction.
Nah, I get it. Because I would have to do that in college where I'd have like my personal book plus like a book for a lit class and then maybe a history book. So I'd get up to 3 books at the most. I could not imagine.
It's like,
it's too much context switching. Like I wouldn't be able to, it's kind of like watching a bunch of movies and keep pausing and going back to it. It's like, I want to be in the mood longer than that.
Yeah, and don't get me, I'm not reading all these books at the same time. They're just all on my list of started books. Like, yeah, I'm not every night going all between them, you know?
Yeah, but it's just, it feels wrong.
I tend to finish a book before I go back to an old one.
It just feels wrong. Oh. I may need to do like
please don't see me.
Like a mass deal with Albert, because the number one problem I'm having right now keeping the weed going is the number of seeds.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's only open till midnight? That's fucked up. Okay, I'll get back to that. I think there's still a bed at the motel.
Maybe.
$401k rich. Listen, I got a 401k when I worked at Whole Foods.
Employer offers a 401k, definitely take it, especially if they're matching.
Yeah. I have like a decent amount of change in my 401ks from the jobs I no longer have. Okay, I'm sleeping. Okay, I am currently, I'll go oldest to newest. Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, I started in June of 2023. In progress.
2 years ago.
Napoleon: A Life, I started in September 2023. I'm like halfway through that book.
Wait, what was progress on Third Reich?
Third Reich, I think I'm 9% through it. That's what it says on my Kindle. Napoleon: A Life Told in Gardens and Sorry, I should be continuing. A Life Told in Gardens and Shadows, that I am... I started in November 29th, 2023. I am actively reading that book right now. And I think I'm almost done with it. That one's really good. How to Read a Book. I started May 30th, 2024. I'm about probably halfway through that as well. You can tell that's going very well. That's another book that's just super interesting. Fire and Blood, the Targaryen history. That I have paused reading because I've reached the TV show in that book, and I wanted to, like, I like when the season finishes and then I go back and read what happened in the book.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So that one's actually paused. The Jacques Cousteau Living Sea. I'm reading those chapters randomly just because they're all self-contained. Like when I want a little bit of sea knowledge. Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits. That was recommended by one Jason. Mm-hmm. That is a very good book. I've been enjoying that. That's on my Kindle. On the Napoleonic Wars, collected essays by David G. Chandler. That is also, like, each one of the chapters in that is like an article he wrote that he re-edited for his final book. Mm-hmm. So those are other ones that I just go back to those when I just want to like mix it up and read a chapter. The myth of the Eternal Return. This is a book from 1949 about how all religions are based on the same thing, like this central idea, and it's really neat and weird. Yeah. And I have to be high, don't read that book. And then I just started The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin, which it's okay so far. It's a little too spiritual for me. But I'm not very in touch with my spiritual side, so I'm trying not to like it's not spiritual religious, it's spiritual universe. So I'm trying to like take some of those ideas back into my life. And this book's good. It's a little pompousy. It's like a hardcover book with like a nice like outer cover to it, and then like it's all like double spaced, very short chapters with like little poems in between. So it's kind of up its own ass, this book, but it's got some neat ideas of how like he calls like the creative stuff like the source, and tapping into the source, and like being able to observe things and listen to things in nature and in your surroundings. So it's neat on that sense. I think I'm taking it all with a grain of salt, but it's pretty good. And those are the 10 books I'm currently reading.
Buddy, you're reading too many books.
Well, it's great. I love it.
I mean, I would try and get down to at least like 3 or 4. 10 is wild.
Yeah.
10 is wild.
Well, some of these books I'll probably never pick up again, but I just leave them on the list, you know?
That's fair. Yeah, I think last time
it's like
I
just
looked,
in case, so I know where I was.
You know, let me check. Would you like to guess how many books I have on my need to read list? Owned and not owned.
Oh. Probably a lot.
It's 165.
Damn.
If I filter that down to just owned, digitally or physically, it becomes 40.
Wow.
A lot. I need to
Halucha, how do I keep track? I use Storygraph. I've used Storygraph for a couple, like 5 or 6 years now. Since like 2020, I think. I did finish one of my oldest books this year, which was the 4th Wheel of Time book. I started reading that in 2022 and I finished it this year. I don't really keep track of the books I need to read. Because if there's a book I want and I don't own it, or I'm not in the position of buying it, I just put the digital copy on my Kindle. But I've read 8 books this year so far. 3,200 pages. Oh, how do I keep track of the various storylines? I mean, in historical books, there's not really storylines. I mean, it's history. I don't really have an issue with that. Also, I'm like, the Napoleon of Life is easy to pick up because I know so much about Napoleon now. Same with like the Garden one, like I know everything. Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. That one's okay to get back into. Yeah, none of these have like, they're either like self-contained chapters or it's just like history or advice. So it's not like, I don't know. It's not like I'm going back. And Wheel of Time I just remembered because I remembered. But I couldn't read multiple fiction books at once. It's not
I'm about to order 50 sour diesel seeds to the barn loading dock.
Hell yeah.
3 in progress. Let's see what that looks like.
I'm also like, I love the idea of starting a book. I'm bad at finishing books.
I forgot I have the Bible that's in progress too. I think I'm like 15% of the way through there.
Yeah, I would never do that ever. But good on you, lasagna.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where I'm like, we talked about it, how it's so influential. It's referenced a lot. A lot of those storylines come up and are repeated. So I'm kind of like,
yeah, I guess I just know enough from growing up.
How do deliveries work? You know how they work?
Yeah, should be outside maybe?
I have a delivery already in progress at barn loading dock 1. So what happens?
Oh, it's right here. So it'll I assume you got a text message when it's done?
Oh, I don't know.
Where do you see it's in progress?
On the delivery screen.
Oh, yeah, it says an hour and 12
it's got a
minutes.
timer. Yeah, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the setup here? Show me the flow. Is it right to left?
It'll be, yeah, right to left. I just need to buy another mixer tonight.
Why do you have...
And then...
Yeah, I guess if the timing is not right, you can have both ingredients here.
Oh, no, I don't have both ingredients here. I was just doing it manually right now.
No, I get it. But
this will be horse semen.
So it's all three meth ingredients to the chemistry station, to the lab oven, and then this shelf is... Oh, you should probably have 2 shelves here, honestly. 1 shelf for just meth and 1 shelf for just the ingredient. Otherwise, you could get to a state where, because it's 1 storage rack, it won't have both ingredients. You know what I mean? Like if it becomes all meth, then the process stops.
I didn't know if a handler could handle 2 shelves, so I hadn't done it yet.
Yeah, they can handle routes. They can handle multiple routes, but a route is 1-to-1. So
okay.
Yeah, so you would have 2 routes from 1 storage shelf to the mixer and the other storage shelf to the mixer. And then 1 storage shelf would just be meth, 1 storage shelf is just that. And then you need another mixer next to it.
Yeah, there's going to be a mixer right here.
Okay. But see, that's where I think if you turn all your shelves sticking out, I think you could fit 2 assembly lines across this whole thing. Like have them both feed into the middle. Like one wall would be 2 assembly lines, one going right to left, the other one going left to right. And they feed into the center. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to finish this one out first and see how it runs.
Okay, that's fair. What am I to live?
2-ball mix.
Hyped. Yo. That's pretty cool. That got me 50 weed seeds. So like Karen was saying yesterday, it has a delivery fee of 200, but if you're buying enough in bulk, it makes it much easier than running back and forth.
Yeah. Works out. That Mickey 7 book was really good. I'm wondering how much the film is similar to it.
Yeah, I heard the film was good, but I'm waiting for it to come. You know, speaking of like saving money, the other thing that is there's all these movies coming out, like Sinners and the new Mission Impossible, and I think there's another one coming on it. Oh, the F1 movie's coming out. All these movies coming out, and I was like, no. Maybe I was like, I could try and like join AMC A-List and save money that way, or like do all this stuff. And it hit a point where I was like, I don't need to see these in theaters. I can just wait. You know, I'll just wait until they hit a service, and then it's free, as opposed to like $10 tickets, which is a deal, but it's still like not worth it right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't gone to the theaters. Maybe Dune Part 2 was the last movie I saw in theaters.
Yeah, that sounds right for me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I have absolutely. First of all, all the benefits of going to a theater, big screen, everything, I completely agree with. I just have no desire to go to a theater, deal with people, and pay money to see a movie in a theater. If theaters were free, it would be different. Yeah. But I like when I can watch all of these movies at home.
Yeah,
there's no point, and that's different for some people. Some people think there is a point. There's a point for them to go. Yeah, it's just personal preference. I see no value in going to a movie theater. But that's just me.
For me, it's literally just time. Do I want to wait until the movie's out, or do I want to see the movie now? And sometimes for like Doom Part 2, it was like, hell yeah. And like the only thing that could potentially get me into movie theater is like the whole like IMAX thing. But even that, the closest one to me that does true IMAX is it's like 4.5 hours away in Miami. And I did the calculation for Sinners. I was like, to get down there and back and have at least one meal and the ticket, I was like, it's basically like $120 to $150 to go see that movie in that way. And so I'm like, nope, not fucking worth it just to watch aspect ratios change on a big screen. So it's like there's not enough to pull me into the theater between time and the IMAX thing. So no.
Oh, I need cash on me. Yeah, I want to see Sinners, although I lost a lot of people are going to get mad at me, so I haven't seen the movie, so you can't get mad at me. But someone said it's a vampire movie, and I lost all want to see the movie.
I could see that. I'm not big into vampire movies, but the buzz and everything enough that I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, you know.
The only like vampire stuff I enjoy is like the original Nosferatu. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I've heard it's an incredible film, so I do want to see it. Like that's the part that transcends my not like for vampires.
Yeah.
Is the fact that people say it's so good, so I'm like, okay, I want to see it. Versus, I have no desire to see Twilight because I don't think people are saying Twilight was the best films ever made. You know.
No, they were actually terrible, but they weren't even quite terrible enough to enjoy, you know? Okay, you ready for Betty by Tame?
Yeah, just a second. I gotta run back. I just bought everything finally.
Because the other thing is like this whole, this is an idea I had recently. I've never been one for where it's like, people are like, oh, you have to go to the movie theaters. That's the best way to support movies, right? And the premise, I'm not saying the premise is wrong, but the premise is like, big box office shows support for that filmmaker, and then studios will be more likely to support that filmmaker in future movies, right? But it kind of rubs against, I think, two problems in the movie industry. One is that movies recently have tended more and more towards big budgets, right? Like studios are like, we're not going to make a $10 million movie anymore. It has to be $100 million because the more money we put into it, the bigger return we think we'll get. And that's a problem with the industry. And I think going to the movies and inflating box office results is in a way just encouraging that mentality. And I think the other thing is that, I don't know if you're familiar with Hollywood accounting, but it fucking sucks. And it's basically that, like, a lot of movies are suffering from Hollywood accounting, which means the actual creators get nowhere near what they deserve, even based on what their contract says, because there's bullshit behind the scenes to keep the money from them. And so it's like, okay, so you want me to go to the theater to basically support the current Hollywood studio infrastructure, which is fucking over creators, you know? And it's like, no, I don't. I actually don't want to support the current system as it currently exists. And I'm not saying there's a better alternative out there. I know streaming has its own problems, etc. And I'm not saying that's better, but it's like, I'm not going to overpay for something where the experience, in my opinion, a majority of the time is not as good as at home, when I know that money is not even necessarily supporting the creators. So it's like,
yeah,
I'm not going to, the whole thing where it's like, you have to go to the movies, otherwise like the industry's at risk. And it's like, well, you know what? Maybe fuck the industry, because it's not in a good spot right now. You know, like we need something better, and I'm not going to keep supporting something that's broken. A little reckless, but you know, that's where it is. Hi, Save Data. We're hanging out.
Hi, Save Data.
What am I doing? I need fertilizer.
DVD sales and stuff like that. I just bought 4K Blu-rays because like that's still like,
oh yeah,
if I want the 4K version.
Oh yeah, I've really gotten into ripping those because I did it with Force Awakens, not Force Awakens, Last Jedi, where I started watching it on Disney Plus. I subscribe to Disney Plus, and I started watching it. And I don't know if you've had this problem on Disney Plus, but where it's like, you can tell it's like a 4K Dolby Vision rip, but then for some reason there's a shitload of like noise on top of it. And I don't think it's the compression. I think they're literally adding some sort of shit grain on top of it. And I was like, this fucking sucks. So then I got The Last Jedi, ripped it, watched it via Plex, and I could tell it was the exact same copy because it looked identical. You know, the color grading, the clarity and everything, it just didn't have that shit ass grain on top of it. And so it's like, you're totally right. It is 100% the best way to watch a movie right now is not in the theaters. It's a 4K rip to Plex on your home TV. That's unfortunately the truth right now. That's the best way to watch movies, which is crazy when you think about it. Oh God, Halucha. I need to make those louder. Let me try and make those louder real quick for you, buddy. Can't I control... Isn't that supposed to be on top of everything? Oh, you know what? It's not on top because we're not showing the cams right now. It's on top if I do show the cams. That's why you're not seeing it, but to make it louder.
Oh shit, outside the brown apartment. Oh, I can't get to that. Sorry, Jerry.
Advanced audio properties. Okay, here we go. I got you, baby. Daddy's here. I'm gonna test this out real quick. Sorry, I'm making the stream alerts louder. You can't hear them though, right?
No, I can't.
I'd have to send you desktop audio, but you don't want desktop audio, so.
No, I bet we could work out a way to do it. For sure. Actually, you know what I could do? I could just have the like test window open in my browser.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it though, honestly.
No, I mean not for like Sunday service or something, yeah, but not for this. Okay.
Yeah. Let's... That's for me. You know what? I may have just broken them. I'll work on it later. Some oil. Yeah, I think I may have broken them, Halucha, so they don't play anymore. Sorry. I'll fix them off stream. I'm slowly learning this map because I haven't been doing deals. I haven't really been running around that much.
The handlers can use stations. They can use like the mixing station.
No, they just move things back and forth. They move things back and forth and they package. That's it.
Okay, cool.
The mixer has to be chemist.
Good. Okay, that works because the one chemist can do everything.
And you'll just have to like watch it and see if it's too much or not. For like one guy to handle in terms of timing. Okay, got money laundering.
I gotta pay this guy. My delivery show up yet? No. Bought a lot of horse semen. The horses go nay 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 when they're getting their semen.
I bought a lot of horse semen. A lot of
Qataris gave me a lot of horse semen.
You know, it's so nice of them to give us.
Use
oh, sorry, it's not Tuesday. Sorry, we can't. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Hands, rip to a real one. Getting his guts rearranged.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
they're cooking.
For a brief moment, he was happy, and then it was all over.
6. This is 120. Yeah, but just going back to 4K Blu-rays, I'm that's definitely anytime I see a movie that I want to watch and it's like $11 or less as 4K Blu-ray, I'll just buy it that way and rip it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Akira and Ghost in the Shell were both on sale, and I'm like, those are two movies I want to own 4K.
Yeah. I'm gonna collect some cash.
Break up the meth faster. Why are you taking so long?
Hell yeah. Oh, you can hide in dumpsters.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just open it up, jumped in, crouched, and closed it. I don't know if it's actually hiding me, but it's... They haven't seen me.
Okay, this guy's packaging. Just gotta wait for all my horse semen to show up.
Trying to collect some money from the dealers. Shithead. How much horse semen do you need? Well, mixing it with the meth. Never have too much.
You never have too much. When's it getting delivered? Oh, Benji's got cash on him. So does Molly.
Yeah, I'm running around to him right now.
Cool. Oh, 57 minutes. This boy's packaging. Oh, can I have handlers do
Packaging? Yes.
No. Can I have them do... Can they grab from the loading dock?
EB.
Okay, set all those deals for tomorrow morning.
Weekly limit.
Oh, Van's here. Time to put some horse semen on the shelf. Time to put it on with an elf.
closed. I'm gonna check out real estate tomorrow and see if there's more stuff. We're hitting a point where we're hitting launder limits pretty quick.
Yeah.
Hey, bye. Were you able to assign the handler to do the dock?
I haven't. No, I just moved stuff quick. I didn't double check. This might be.
I'm sleeping whenever you ready. It's honestly, well,
Shoot.
because they can have multiple routes, I guess.
Wait, where the fuck did
Probably
he go?
worth it.
Is he up there sleeping? Oh, there he is.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What should I have for lunch? Caesar salad. That's what I'll have for lunch. I got a Caesar salad kit from Costco yesterday.
That sounds pretty good.
I need to we've had it before where you go to Aldi and you get their like frozen chicken parmesan cutlets, and then you cook those in the air fryer and chop them up on top of the Caesar salad. It's good shit. I should just go to
Forcer
Aldi.
One.
Hell yeah.
At the docks. Hell yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna go do these deals. I think
I may go hand out samples.
downstairs is pretty sure downstairs is all working.
It's going.
So
You'll just have to come and supply
did you
it.
take meth for samples? Or weed?
No, I'll just do weed. I like the idea of incomplete weed, you're complete. That way we're not crossing streams too much.
Well, I was just, if you wanted to do samples in case people like that over what you're giving them. Higher success rate. Since people want different things.
Oh, yo, we can buy taco ticklers. So car wash is 20 thou. Now that we're set up, let's make that our next goal.
I should record a country. Why should I record a country album? Sitting on the floor trying to jerk it. Can't believe that I ate a gherkin somewhere deep inside my anal cavity. That's the only tune I know, though. I always sing it to that tune.
Get you slow boy running around. Use your goddamn skateboard, little boy.
I'm a slow boy ever since that truck hit me and my senses went out the window. And then God killed me. I was dead for 9 minutes. My mother cried and my uncle did it. Yeah, that's me. Very talented, guys. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Hashtag thanks for noticing.
Okay.
I do miss when everyone used to turn into giant green cyclopses who were electrified.
Yes. What area did
Now just everyone...
What area did we just unlock?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, dude. The dockyard.
Oh, okay. So that's near the warehouse, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's out by that far side.
Wait, what do you mean far side?
Like, go all the way up and over.
That's not how...
North and then west. Or not north, sorry. South and then west.
So, like, south of the warehouse.
Done. You got it?
South of the warehouse? Is that right?
Sorry, I'm looking at the map. Yeah, you're almost there. Turn... Yeah.
They really need to label this shit on the map, because, like, if you're not paying attention...
Well, label it without zooming in.
No, if you zoom in... Oh no, but it still doesn't say. It tells you items, but it doesn't tell you area if you zoom in.
Oh, you're talking about area. Yeah.
Yeah, like
right.
like say this is the dock, this is the...
Wait, do we still have the RV?
No, it's blown up though.
But can we do something with it?
No, I don't think so.
Because it was telling when I ordered delivery, it told me I could deliver it there.
Yeah, maybe deliver it, but it should be blown up.
I guess you're right.
Fuck. See, okay, so here's the problem, right? I go to the docks. I knock on Randy's bait and tackle. There's a Chris guy I can summon. I talk to him, and he's like, "Nope, can't take free samples until Suburbia is unlocked." And it's like, well, then why the fuck are you over here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, he might just be over there.
They just need to, like, if you're gonna do area unlocks like that, then it needs to, like, they need to be constrained to an area. It needs to full unlock, and it needs to be very clear which area,
yeah,
and which person.
But then people wouldn't wander around town. I think you lose that.
Yeah, but I just mean they're half-assing it. So you have this mix of systems where they wander, but it's also not clear where you have to unlock by area, but people are wandering. So it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've talked to 5 people in this little fucking docks area, but none of them, all of them are Suburbia.
Okay, I'm gonna order.
So I could just go talk to this guy and see. See that? Are you sure that's the docks in the southwest? Everybody down there was like Suburbia.
I'm sure will ever be, because there's a docks warehouse there. Oops, keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, we need we have Anna Chesterfield unlocked so far. And there's a bunch of other people. I mean, you can see them on the map.
Okay, let me try that. Maybe that's the problem, is I've been too much when I really shouldn't.
It's all the people with their circles that you can talk to. So it's only if that, I think it's Cranky Frankie and Lisa Gardner.
Those are potential customers that you want.
Yeah, they're the ones we just unlocked because they know that other guy.
Potential.
Destination here. What are we doing, guys? Oh, I forgot to do one thing, and now everything's starting up again.
That guy.
Okay, why isn't this other guy working?
Go up and talk to him. Sometimes they'll tell you.
Wait, where is... Oh, he was taking a smoke break. Okay, we're mixing. We're doing good.
What's up real quick?
Okay, I ordered more pseudo. Nice.
I got that guy. So it's really not. You really shouldn't be going around handing out free samples. It's look at the map and go talk to those people. It's even though like talking to random people you can do it and there's a dialogue option, you really shouldn't be doing that. It's always go after the people on the map.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. See, that was the understanding I was missing. Okay, next question. How do you unpack?
At the packaging machine. Just flip the arrow.
Oh, okay.
Can we... Oh, I can place orders for pseudo right here now.
Come on.
But we can't order. We can't order from the. Oh no, I can order from Oscar's store. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just there's a delivery fee. So that's the thing, is you got to buy in bulk to really make it worth it.
Yeah, I bought a shit ton. Okay, let me go do this deal, and I can go back and talk to them. They're producing a lot now, so I don't feel a need to build out the second run yet.
Yeah. Because I would just watch the first run and make sure you've got the ratios right in terms of like how many people are working assigned to each machine. I think they said up to 4 for chemists, but
yeah,
like,
chemists on all 4. So like the only thing I could think of is having a second handler, but the chemist seems fine with those 4 machines.
It may be worth it to look it up,
especially like, since that first one takes 8 hours.
Because like when I looked it up yesterday, they said that like for a botanist, 6 pots, even though they can handle 8, 6 is the best balance for them for a single botanist. So I don't know if it's best to max them out or not. So yeah, I would just monitor that first one for a little bit, and then once it's good, I really do think you could fit a second run right next to it.
Yeah, I can just flop it. I think we theoretically could fit 4 runs in there.
Yeah, like 2 on each wall.
Yeah.
And then that would give us the center to do. If we wanted to we could do coke in the center.
Yeah.
Honestly, bungalow is pretty set up. The only thing I think is for the bungalow, I think I may switch some of the storage shelves just so that I can like have like 2 deep storage shelves, as in there's a storage shelf feeding a storage shelf which feeds the packaging, whereas right now it's only like 1 storage shelf feeding it. You have a buffer shelf before everything. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
About some samples.
Oh, Brad's out of product.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll stock them eventually.
Oh, I realize I can store. I realize since I'm not telling him to take a specific product from the shelf, he can take bags and meth from the shelf.
Fuck, forgot to package it. Yeah, we're making good progress.
Gotta pick up this pseudo. I'm sticking with the medium quality pseudo. I don't think it's time to do the high end until we have customers who want that.
Yeah, I agree.
Is Brad here? Knock, knock. Open up your door, it's real. I hear a cop car. Ba-da, ba-da, na-na-na. Okay, Shirley can also be on the deliveries now, which is great. Oh, the van with all my phosphorus and horse semen is here. Actually, not horse semen. I need to order more horse semen.
Hell yeah. Yeah, dumpster works. Cop just ran past me.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, cop. Twofer. Thank you, Van. Oh, did I not assign this to output? Oh, whoops.
Hey, we're making great progress here.
We're doing good.
Shit. Okay, alright. I gotta go to sleep because I keep trying to do stuff and then it's pissing off the cops and...
Okay, I'll go to bed. Morning, everyone.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Good. You're good. want to get rid of this fucking gravel in front of the bungalow. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you don't like the gravel. Guy hates gravel, but he loves to grovel. Good old taco ticklers.
Here's me handler. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go take care of those new people. I was spending so much time getting people getting wheat. They're just like going through stuff so quick.
Yeah. Yeah, people are taking everything. Yeah, I need to go give Molly, Brad, and yeah, Benji has nothing. I'm gonna bring out a bunch of meth and give them everything.
Yeah, give him that, and I'll give him weed when I get another opportunity. Got distracted by a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, you're good. You're good. That guy's got a huge penis.
Big Dick Mitch?
There's a stick figure on the wall, and he just had a huge penis. Kind of surprised.
Hell yeah, smoke that butter. Or
Benji, how's it going, man?
I may need to grab some of the meth samples because these people have like qualities they like, so they're kind of rejected.
Oh, what quality do they need?
Like for example, this guy likes electrifying gingeritis athletic.
Oh, I see.
There we go. There's one.
Genghis Barn. That's a great name.
If you got cash, want to deposit it.
Okay.
I don't need it now, but we are getting low.
Let me find an atom.
Here?
ATM, whole town's out.
Damn, I can't find this guy. Javier, where the fuck you at, boy? So wood.
Howdy, sir. Enjoy your math.
I wonder if I just keep feeding these people. But I just keep giving them the same free samples, if eventually they'll be like, okay, all right, I like it.
Oh, shit. I accepted this for twofer. Do you have any twofer on you?
Just have one in a baggie.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, you can just let that expire for Sam. That's what we get for having two names very similar to each other.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going to clean out the China. What is it? I can't remember.
You're trying to clean out China?
Well, there was stuff.
Oh, Chinese restaurant?
Yeah, there was stuff left in there.
Good job. Why is there a lady in our post office? Ma'am, this is a money laundering operation?
Should not be here.
You should not be trying to post your letters here.
Right, and then...
Okay, as far as more real estate...
We need more money laundering. That's the next thing we need.
Yeah. So next money laundering for 20,000 is the car wash. What we doing, boys? How much money do you need?
Oh, I don't. I just know we're getting low. That's why I called it out. That's all.
Okay, because I'm gonna order some Viagra, some horse semen.
Are you ordering them delivered to the dock?
Yeah.
Okay. We should do the math on what that is to make sure we're always ordering like the right amount. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm ordering 100 of each, and that's 1,300 plus the 200 is 1,500.
How much is the horse semen per? Like, does it give you a discount because you're ordering per?
It's $9 per and $4 per Viagra. So it's 400 plus 900, 1,300.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm right near a gas station. Let me check normal price because I want to compare that and see if we're getting a discount by ordering it in bulk.
Well,
okay.
It's also like
how much? Horse semen's 9, and then what's the other one?
Viagra's 4.
Okay, so there's no discount there. We just need to. Basically, we're not saving money; we're saving time. So I'm just trying to figure out like what's the amount that we always want a minimum delivery order.
Well, it can only fit, I think, 200 items.
So
delivery order.
maybe we should be doing 200 each then. 200 each ingredient and do two orders.
Okay, I can do that. Well, but that's twice the delivery fee now.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, but I still think... Yeah, so it doesn't really matter then if it's 100 of each or 200 of the same. As long as we fill the truck. As long as we hit 200 of whatever we're ordering.
So I think oh, my mouse is freaking out. 300 seems to be how much you can fit.
Okay. So I think whenever we do a delivery, no matter what you're buying, max out to 300. And then it's worth the time savings basically. That's what I'm trying to say.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah, that works.
Okay, so I got some people, most people I didn't, but they're at like a 50 or 30% chance, so I think I'm just going to keep trying them. And I'll try, maybe I'll try meth with them tomorrow. You have... Oh, you're just doing baggies here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I never really did the math on jars to see if it makes sense. Jars over baggies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I never did either. I just didn't understand why you would put them in jars. Well, I mean, I do understand why. But...
Yeah, I think it's inventory space, but I wonder if it's also saves you money for plastic packaging versus jars. You know what? Let me look it up real quick. If we're going to do the bulk deals, though, because eventually you can do big deals, we do want that brick machine. That's for sure.
Definitely.
Okay. All right. Ready for sleep?
Yeah, I was gonna wait for this stuff to show up, but we can do it in the morning. Almost Enforcer 2. Mike Lubin, do not worry about it.
Let me go see if I can get the samplers going with the meth. I'll try all the meth samplers today.
Welcome to Meth Samplers. What can I do for you? My delivery's still not here? Oh. Oh, it didn't auto do it. Still have to wait 3 hours. Damn.
I don't know where that boy at.
Oh, I need cash to put in their briefcases. Come on. Come on. Plane flying over. I do like their scroll wheel system.
Yeah, it works really well.
Okay, boys are paid. They're working. I gotta go do these deals. What am I doing in my life?
The fuck did Melissa Wood just teleport to? Just teleported on me. Like literally, I was getting close to her.
Enjoy your drugs. Two for 2 point.
Are you Melissa? I'm Melissa.
Melissa Wood.
That's 2
Melissa
customers.
Wood what?
2 customers for
Hell
today.
Yeah. How close are we to that dealer?
I have. You have to get 2 connections. Is that right? Or 1? Yeah, just 1.
I think you need 1 good connection.
That was Melissa. So if you any Melissa, we've got to do it.
Copy you. Praise the Lord, Father.
It's 2 for.
My horse seaman's here. Hell yeah. Never been this excited before.
Deal.
It's good too because 150 of each seems to fill a thing properly.
Let's go see who we got around.
Thanks, chemist.
On the stop.
Whoa.
Do 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 do. Dang it, Molly. Teleported on me.
Gosh darn it, Molly. You and your teleporting abilities are aggravating me. Man, I need to start watching King of the Hill again. Pick that back up. Sweet Jesus.
Got into the habit, I'm not sticking to it very well, but of watching one episode of Stargate during breakfast each morning. I've got like 3 episodes left, maybe. Full series. I'm excited to finish it, but I'm really long in the tooth on that series.
Yeah.
This
I literally just put my eyes on her and she fucking teleported on me. Hell yeah. I haven't been watching any shows. I started I keep thinking about starting Voyager or Deep Space Nine, but I also downloaded all of Magnum PI.
Oh, the original and I watched one? Yeah,
the original one. I watched the first episode of that, which I've seen before because I think I started the show before. The show's a banger out the gate. I think I'm going to try to watch more of it.
Part of me that wants to watch the original Miami Vice because apparently it's very good.
Yeah, I've never seen that either.
The Michael Mann movie is good. It's a little weird. It's very stylish, but it's good.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Michael Mann's great. That and Black Hat was good as well.
I don't know if I've seen a Michael Mann film.
You've never seen Heat?
No.
I think he did Thief. The Keep. The Keep's a bit. That one's a bit. Did Ferrari? He did not American Gangster. He did the
Ferrari. I've seen on someone else's, on Karen's. Have I told this story about Ferrari? You know how it has that awful crash scene in it?
Yes.
That's just like takes you out of it so hard. So we were flying. I want to say we were flying to Italy when she was watching it, or flying home from Italy and she was watching it. And I'm watching it on her screen and I don't have any audio, but I forget what I was doing. I might have been playing a game or something. So I'm watching it and that scene comes up and I like recognize it. I'm like, oh shit. So I watch the whole scene and I'm like busting a gut because it's so funny.
Yeah.
And I look over at her and she's fast asleep.
Oh, that's
I was
funny.
like, fuck, this scene's so good. So like 15 minutes later, she woke up and I told her the whole story of how I was like so excited for her to see it. And I looked to her reaction and she was asleep. So she rewound it and watched it and laughed. But we still talk about that. That's the only like, I mean, the movie was okay, but that scene is wild.
Yeah. I've heard the movie's good, even though that scene takes you out of it. And I do like Michael Mann.
It's just like the problem is like that scene's well done. It's just like
that CGI
so graphic.
And then putting it in the trailer too is like, y'all don't see the problem with this? You know.
That was wild shit. Absolutely wild. But yeah, I keep as far as shows, like I keep just putting Giant Bomb Steal My Sunshine on, and then I like either draw or do a crossword or something. I've been bad about. I was trying to watch something new every day, and I've been bad about it because I have a bunch of like random anime I've downloaded and those Zatoichi films, and I'm like, I need to get through them because they're fun to watch, but I just mustering up the energy to pay attention to something.
Yeah,
is hard to do. I'm also trying to have a consuming and creating balance in my life where like I think I'm consuming good things, like I'm watching good movies, like reading good books and stuff like that, but I'm not spending enough time creating things. So I think it's sort of offset. That's why I've like started doing art and like drawing stuff and trying to post it in that. I haven't posted in a bit, but in the Discord channel, because it like getting that creative stuff out of you kind of helps, clear the mind.
Yeah, that kind of ties into something I wanted to talk about with you, which is I want to spend more time on Subpixel, and I think it's, what do you mean order's too large? You shit.
What do fucking mean?
I've never seen that before. I guess it'll overflow the pallets. I think I'm gonna start doing shorts again, because seeing the success your brothers had, where he just kind of put in the work enough for at least something to hit at some point. I think we should get back into that. So I've started organizing and picking some clips, and I already made, I pretty quickly made a list of 70 Twitch clips that I can convert. So I just need to come up with and I made a Notion to kind of track. So I think I just need to come up with a system for me to easily sit down, rip them out, they all look the same, and then publish them, probably 3 times a week, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's smart. I've been along similar lines for a long time, because I did and I just haven't found the right stuff, but for a long time I was submitting, Pay Money Wubby had a media share he would do every month.
Yeah.
And so I was taking clips and animating the clips and submitting those, and people really liked them and he liked them. And then I haven't watched him in a bit, but I also haven't felt the urge to really make one, or found the story good enough. And which is its own problem, because I should just be making them. But I've wanted to make Subpixel animated shorts, because I think it'd be fun to do.
That would be fun.
I did just download, because I was doing it with Fresco, Adobe Fresco, or Fresco, whatever it is, and that worked pretty well. But it's cloud-based and it's annoying. So I downloaded Adobe Animate, and I'm gonna see if that does any better.
I don't remember what I used. I used Animate because, if you remember, for Hub World for a bit, we had talking heads for a couple episodes, and I used Animate.
Oh yeah.
But it's still just I don't mean to turn this into a DaVinci Resolve jerk-off session, but I still fucking hate the Adobe system where it's oh, you want to use a different program? Okay, well, you have to right-click, open in, and open a different application. And so it was always a pain doing that with Animate. And it actually didn't work, so I had to export from Animate these 5 gigabyte files with alpha to then pull them into Premiere to edit the episode with talking head puppets. And it was such a fucking pain. Do it.
Yeah, it's Adobe is almost, they're trying to still target the individual and target the broader thing. So in a proper post-production, you wouldn't be doing both those things, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
But then their Adobe Bridge, they really don't support it that much, other than After Effects Premiere or Photoshop Premiere and stuff like that. Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, and that's where Blackmagic is starting to eat their lunch, because Blackmagic doesn't have the tech debt that Adobe does, where Adobe's slow and has problems that they're trying to fix, but DaVinci doesn't have that tech debt, so they can have I literally switch from edit to After Effects or to Audition equivalent in DaVinci in a second. It's literally click the tab and in a second it'll load. Do whatever the fuck you want, click the tab, go back to edit. So
yeah,
that's where Resolve is really eating Premiere's lunch. 2-3 years ago I'd be I don't know if you should switch, but now I'm unless you're in an ecosystem that forces you to do Adobe, fuck them, go to Resolve. Literally the only quote unquote big downside I have now is there's going to Envato Elements, 80% of the video templates on there are Premiere. So you have a smaller number of pre-made stuff, but there's still enough there for you to work on. I'm ready to sleepy, by the way.
Okay, I need to. I'll order more pseudo tomorrow.
Let's sleepy. Do a little bit of work today, and then we call it, because I'm me hungry.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I gotta do I need to do? Go to iodine. Pay the goobers. Bye, Halucha. We're gonna try and do some more daytime streams. No guarantees, but I mean we both got time, so.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, let me go sell to this guy. Oh, let me order that delivery.
Buckload iodine already.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money.
My only problem now with this game is that the wheat farm's running, but it still requires too much manual interaction to keep it going. Basically
yeah,
it's people, you know.
I think this game isn't designed to be fully autonomous the way we want it to be. And that unless we're missing something.
It's so close. Like if I could just have another step where I automate the dealer collection and automate the purchasing or deliveries to shelves in a warehouse, I would be good to go.
Yeah.
And we're on the way to that dealer. I've got the lady unlocked. We just need to sell into her.
Howdy. There's your money. I mean, there's your math.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, folks, I'm going to call it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'm glad we got a lot done. We may do some more streams. We may stream on Friday, not sure, but you know what? We'll definitely post about it on the Twitters, and if you're in our Discord, join our Discord, subpixelfilms.com. You'll get a notification there as well. I'm looking straight into the camera. I know you can't see me, but I am. Thank you guys for joining. Will, thanks for making some drugs with me.
Of course, I'll make drugs with you any day.
Oh,
Hugs and drugs.
Hugs and drugs. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern for local chat. Bye, everybody.